What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. If you guys saw my last video and you thought 50 hats was crazy, single head MT1501, stick around and see what we got coming up in this video. Alright, so in this video we're going to be doing 101 foam trucker hats. We're going to be doing this image right here on half of them, and then on the other half we're going to be doing this image right here. Alright, so I've already done 22 of the hats. I want to say thank you to everybody that joined in the live that night whenever I started these right here. Also, I want to say if you guys are looking to get into embroidery and looking to get one of these machines right here, go down below, there's a special link for you guys. By clicking that link and filling out your information, someone from Ricoma will get in touch with you. Alright, so what we're going to do, here's all the hats right here. Here's some of them. We got 101 of these hats, plus some of these, I guess we could say boonies. We got a couple of these that we're going to be doing also. So let's go ahead, jump into this video, and I'm going to show you how I set this up whenever we're doing these. So I know I've told you guys before, but whenever you get your machine, you get the hooping station and 2 of these cap rings right here. I want to thank everybody that has reached out to me to get caps. You guys have not given me time to try anything else, and I appreciate that. Like, I'm not complaining about just doing hats. I appreciate all of you guys. They say you have to find your niche, but no, the niche found me because I've just been doing hats. But I appreciate you guys, so thank you very much. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our cap ring on here, lock it into place. We're going to take our cap. I like to straighten it out. Then I'm going to take this off, loosen it, take that out, and then I'm going to grab this and I'm going to put it underneath this piece right here. Slide it as far forward with these hats as I can. Alright, so I got it up under there, and then I'm going to move this, whatever this line is called that's on this hat. I'm going to lock it into place on this side, clamp it down just like that. Then I'm going to hit all 3 of these buttons again. It's going to come off and I'm going to take it off. Alright, so this is the hat that we were just doing right here. Same thing, same concept as the hooping station. You got the same 4 buttons. Clip them or push them. It's going to pop off. You're going to spin it and take it off. Here is the image again that we are doing. Right? Then whenever you're done, simply take this off, unlatch it, and pull your cap off. Alright, so here's the cap that we just hooped. Right, so if you look right here, there is this groove in here. See that groove right there? And there's the same thing on the back of the machine. Right, so you're going to spin your cap sideways. Once you get it into place, you're going to spin it until it falls into place. You'll feel it when it goes in. So there it is right there, it fell in. And then what you're going to do now is you don't want to shove this in, because if you do that, you're going to misalign all of this right here. So once you got it into place, you want to grab this back here, same thing on both sides, and you want to squeeze it together. You want to make sure all 3 of those clips clipped. So once it clipped, you want to tap them, make sure there's no looseness. So there's one right here. So if it was loose, it would do this. If it's loose like that, simply grab it, squeeze it, and now you'll see that it's nice and snug. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to trace our image. Right? Whenever we hit trace, we don't want to hold this needle down and hit trace. If you do that, you're going to hear an ugly, ugly grinding sound. So don't do that. Leave it alone, hit trace, and let it trace first before you mess with this. So hit this, hit OK, let it move into place, do its trace, and now we can do our trace again. So we're going to do it again. We want to make sure that we're not hitting this metal ring back here, and we want to make sure that we're not going too far up, and then we want to center our needle in the center of the hat. Alright, so now we can hold down our needle. Once we got it down, we're going to hit the trace button. It's going to trace. Alright, so once you got your trace complete, next thing you're going to do is you're going to want to pick your color. Alright, so whenever it comes to picking your color, all you're going to do is hit the threads right here. Whenever you first put your image in here and it's a 1 color image, it's going to always default to color number 1. So our color that we're going to be using is set on number 3, which is black. So all we're going to do is hit number 3. You could set this up to pick your colors and store your colors, but being I constantly change it, and I tried it in the beginning and I stopped doing it. So if you want to do it, by all means, set this up to go ahead and put your colors how you want them, right? But for me, I leave them as is, and if I want number 3, black is on number 3, simply hit number 3, and then when you're ready, hit OK. All right, we've done our trace, we got our color. Next thing we're going to do is just hit start. Alright, so I don't know if you can see this or not, but we're running at 900 stitches a minute. Alright, so that's pretty good. This is a foam cap. It's not a very hard structured hat, so it's not hard to do. Right, so you can run it. When we were on the live, we were running it on the live, we were running it up to 1,000 stitches a minute, and we had no problem with it. Right, so it all depends on how you want to do it. Let's go ahead and check out this hat and look and see how it stitches. Alright, so while that's stitching, I'm going to set up the next one. The good thing about it is they send you 2 of these. So there's no waiting time with the single head. So you can constantly, by one stitching, you can set up the next one. Once the next one is done, you can just simply put it on here and line it up and get it ready for the next job. And as you guys can see, I'm not using any backing in these trucker hats, these foam trucker hats. No backing. I haven't used it since I started, and since I didn't need it, I am not using it. When I did the live, someone asked why I wasn't using it. I don't have no need for it. Right? So on the live, we did do one with the backing, and it had the exact same stitch. If you look at the hat that I just did, the Ricoma will send you these little clips like this to where you put them in here. Once you get it into place, you put it like that, and then you pull it tight. I personally only use it when I have a very light non-structured hat. This one is not structured, but it's not flimsy. The foam holds it in place. So for the Richardson 112s, for all the Richardson 112s that I've been doing, and these foam trucker hats, I leave this just like this, and I'm going to show you on the one that we're doing right now. So let's go back to the machine. Alright, so as you can see, here we are right here. This piece, as you can see, the snapback is just dangling out there. Right? Ricoma recommends that you put them on here and you clamp them. When I did my training with Ricoma when I first got the machine, and we did one hat, we did have to clamp it on there. I did what they told me. And then as I started using the machine more and more, and I learned about it more and more, I slowly went away from it. And like I said, when it comes to a very non-structured hat, I do use it to keep all of this very tight. But with this right here, it's pretty tight. It's not super flimsy, it's not going nowhere, so I don't use it. Right, so let's let this one finish. Alright, so that's it. Another one done. We're going to take the next one. Again, keep them going. We're going to repeat the same process over and over for every single one of these hats. So what I don't want to do is I don't want to keep you here and I don't want to bore you. But if I come up with something while I'm doing these, I will get on here and I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. Alright, so the needle that I'm using is a 7511 and I'm using the 40 weight thread. Nothing special about this. This is in a small font, so I don't have to go smaller with the needle and smaller with the thread. We're going to keep it as is. Again, we got to do our trace every single time. Once you got it where you want it, again, same process, hit start. Right, so there's the image that we just stitched. Again, we're doing half of the hats with this image, and then on the other one, we're doing the other image. When we get into those, I will be showing you those also, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to speed through this process. Like I told you, it's a repetitive thing. We're going to go over the same thing over and over and over. So let's go ahead, show you some little clips, and speed through the process. so that's it. I want to take you guys through the process or this journey of me embroidering. We did 101 caps. That's the most caps I've done so far. I got another call the other day for a really big order, so hopefully it goes through, but we'll see if it happens and when it happens. So we did 2 designs on these caps. We did this one right here and this one right here. So we had a bunch of trucker hats, and then we had some boonies or beanie, whatever these are. We had these thrown in there too. The other image, I didn't have the hoop or the clamps to do the longer one, this one right here, on these right here. So the customer was like, just go ahead and go with this image right here on all of these caps. Really like boonies, I think that's what these are called, something like that. Anyways, yeah, all right, so I just wanted to take you guys through the process of doing these hats right here. We gotta get ready to box them up. Customers gonna come pick them up, and these are being shipped to Atlanta, I believe. All right, and like I've been telling you guys, if you guys are looking to do embroidery, take your shop or take your home business to its next level, this is something that I think you guys should really look into, right? So like I said in the beginning of the video, they're running a promotional sale right now, but even after that promotional sale is over, it's all good, because for my followers, for my subscribers, people that just stop by and watch my videos, I have a referral link down below to Ricoma. You guys fill out your information, one of the reps from Ricoma will get in touch with you, and by you clicking that link, it could save you up to $250, right? If I can do that for you guys for watching these videos, go for it. By all means, use that link, save up to $250 off of one of these machines. And then if you guys got questions, just like a lot of people do and a lot of people ask me, they send me messages on Instagram, YouTube, emails, whatever it is, I will get to you with all your questions that you have about embroidery as soon as I have a chance. I don't ignore anybody. I try to get back to everybody as soon as I can, all right? All right, so go down below, click that link. It's gonna blow your mind what embroidery can do for your business, all right? I didn't see this happening whenever I first started doing embroidery, but here it is, and we are non-stop with embroidery. The MT1501 has been phenomenal since we first started using it, right? All right, and then last, I just got my new equipment in. I'm excited to show you guys what I got in. I'm excited to add this to all of this. I can't even wait to see where this is gonna take the shop now. All right, so that's it. I'm out of here. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for all the support. With everything being lifted, still stay safe, stay healthy, and until next time, keep pressing.